Okay, this is not really something you would see on the exam, by the way, but you should make sure you know how to use a calculator. Now, whether you're using a calculator on your cell phone or you're using the web-based calculator or just one of those old dinosaur calculators, you should be able to match these numbers over here. You need to be in degree mode, and if you're in degree mode, you'd get this number over here. Now, this one over here, there's no degree symbol on it, so you need to be in the radian mode, and you would get this number over here. All right. Now, again, there's no degree symbol on that, so this is going to be in radian mode, and you do the tangent of that, and your calculator should have tangent. All right, you should get this number over here. I want to point out for some students, though, when they plug this in a calculator may not give a decimal number. So to get a decimal, typically what you got to do in a calculator is put a decimal somewhere. So you do 8 star pi, and then you would divide by 9.0. And that forces the calculator to write a decimal down. All right, you may have to do that. Now this one over here, I want to point out, it's still going to be in radian mode. Most calculators don't have the cotangent. So what are you going to do? Write this as the cotangent is of this number, 2.379, could be written as 1 divided by the tangent of 2.379. And you certainly have that on your calculator. And if you do that, you should be able to get this number over here. All right? Same thing for the cosecant. What do you do over there? Well, I'm going to say the cosecant of that number, which is a radian number. It has no unit on it. You could write this as 1 divided by the sine of that number, minus 2.689. And again, if you do that on a calculator, you should get this number over here. Secant of 45. Likewise, you may not have this on your calculator, so the secant of 45 should be written down as 1 over the cosine of 45. Unfortunately, what happens to some people's calculators, they won't do that. What you may have to do is insert a decimal somewhere to make your calculator, or force your calculator to do the arithmetic. And you should get the number that we're listing over here. Again, you should be in radian mode. Arc sine on your calculator, relatively simple. When you do that, you should be able to get a return. Now, if you're in degree mode, you're going to get a degree answer. If you're in radian mode, you would get a radian answer. Make sure you're aware of the difference. And your calculator should clearly tell you what mode you're in. Our cosine, again, fairly straightforward. If you're in degree mode, you would get this number over here. If you're in radian mode, you'd get this number over here. The arctangent's also on your calculator. If you're in degree mode, you should get this. If you're in radian mode, you should get this. Let's see if there's any other questions there. No, that's it.